Did Lourdiz lie to Nicki and say that she was independent when she wasn't, or she wasn't truthful about her situation? Like, was Nicki under the wrong impression? Like, I'm trying to find a fucking reason because it just. Damn. Yesterday, speaking of Dr. Luke, so Lourdiz supposedly, allegedly, child, on Nicki's label, child, done released a new song. Okay, here it is. It's called I Love Girls Who Do Bad Things. Annoying as fuck. All right. So here we are on Spotify and it's under Lourdiz Music. Now, we're going to do the same strategy that we did the last time. Okay. Same strategy. Now, let's go to Lourdiz. So this right here is the whole A&R team, you know, Cameron, whatever, Will Foggart. Who's this? Congratulations. We are so grateful for you. He's VP of A&R, right? And he's in Nashville. So at Dr. Luke's shit in Nashville, which probably means like he works on signing country talent, country songwriters and producers, and probably some artists or whatever. Okay, cool. So you see his thing here. So yeah, like I was just really going through like the staff yesterday after looking at Lourdiz's credits because this is all of Dr. Luke's staff here. And I'm just really like at this point, you know, we've talked so much about like what does this mean, you know, if Nicki's claiming her, but she's really signed to Dr. Luke's label, like what the fuck? Like literally, like, and I don't have an answer for you, but it's just like at this point, it's like, and it's sort of been like the same question, but like seriously, like Nicki, what were you thinking? Like, how do you claim artists that are already signed to another label? Like, I dead ass, like, I just wish I could literally DM one of these, you know, people who work for for Dr. Luke's company, like, hey, like, what do you guys think about this? Like, what do you guys think about Nicki Minaj, like, claiming one of your songwriters when they're still currently signed to you? Like, I just don't understand in what world this makes sense. So I'm gonna pause. And it says, you know, Lourdiz is not a heavy on it artist. What is happening? All these artists that Barb's are still supporting, thinking that they're on heavy on it, but they aren't. Facts. And I had to, because earlier this week, like, people were going back and forth on Twitter, and I finally jumped in and I literally just said, nobody responded to me, but I literally said, like, Lourdiz is not signed to Nicki. She was never signed to Nicki. Like, you know, so it's just like I'm still seeing like the Barbs are still arguing over these artists. And it's just like, bro, she's never been signed, like ever. So Lizzie said Nicki's no longer claiming her. She hasn't spoken or shown her since the tour. So yeah, like so like we just said, like you know, she released yesterday, nothing from Nicki, you know, Barbs are still supporting and whatever. And, you know, like, that's fine. Like, Lourdiz is not going to come out and say, oh, like, I'm not actually, because if she were to do that, she would have no fans. She would have nobody streaming her music. So I'm going to go on Nicki's page and look at what the hell she been promoting. Cause that's what they was calling Nicki out for, like, doing all of this for Skeng, and she got artists that she claiming, but you know, whatever. Nicki don't promote her at all. Also, Skeng is not signed to Nicki either. I don't get why she promotes him so much. Well, at least Skeng is literally independent. You know, like, let me check real quick. And I, at the very least, like, I don't really know like what to say, but Drop Top Records and what is this? RG Drop Top Records. Oh, Ratty Gang, that's his shit. So yeah, Drop Top. Yeah, so Skeng is definitely independent, and at the very least, like, Nicki is probably funding him to a certain degree. Like, I don't know. I mean, you know, he was doing his thing like without her and stuff like that, like before they even did their collab. But like at the very least, I could see Nicki being like a silent investor into Skeng's business and his operation or whatever, because I just can't understand why you would be going so hard for an artist that you're not signed, like you're not getting anything off of him, you know, like, and even if she's even if she is a silent investor, right? Like, she probably still not getting off of him because she's doing it from the goodness of her heart, and like that's fine. But it's just like real weird. Like, I don't know. But this is another conversation for another day, child. In retrospect, it's like literally like, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? What were you thinking? I don't understand what Nicki was thinking. I don't understand what she was thinking when she was trying to sign Lourdiz. Like, did Lourdiz lie to her and say like she was independent? Did Lourdiz lie to Nicki and say that she was independent when she wasn't, or she wasn't truthful about her situation? Like, was Nicki under the wrong impression? Like, I'm trying to find a fucking reason because it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking never bothered me anyway.
When it comes to, like Tate Kobang and stuff, like, it seems like Tate is definitely the only one who is actually signed. And that's why even like I wouldn't even get excited when him and Lourdiz did their collab and it was gonna say heavy on it, because this literally right here is the only way for Lourdiz to have a heavy on it credit, is for it to come out via Tate and have Lourdiz as a feature. Nothing that comes out from Lourdiz will ever say heavy on it. It's not. And so they was like, oh, the heavy on it artist is collabing. Yeah, no, they're not. They're basically, Tate is just showing love. Like he just obviously like the artists like Tate, London, Rico, Lourdiz, they all have their relationships. Like they have their, like they used to have a group chat, which we knew of when Nicki was first claiming them and stuff like that. But regardless of that, they have a relationship and they obviously all respect each other and will probably collaborate with each other, maybe or maybe not one day. But at least there is some sort of respect where, like they're looking out, and Lourdiz is Tate is collaborating with Lourdiz. So I think that that's fine. Like that's cool or whatever. Now this is I think the first collab that we've seen between the artists. Like we haven't seen like Rico and Tate. We haven't seen nothing with London or whatever. And I'm not saying that we should or whatever, but I think Rico Danna was not teasing music, but he was like, I don't know. Rico just be talking about, oh, like good news, my music is back up on every platform. All right, we're gonna go check that out. Oh, because what he said on April 3rd, I ain't being humble no more. F that. I've been humble for the past 2 years. Watch this machine. Hashtag heavy on it. Okay. Like, I just, like, what, like, okay, you definitely, like, cool. Like, they're connected through the streets, through, like the Mac ballers or whatever. But okay. Let's go to Rico real quick, because clearly there was an issue with Rico's music. He talking about his shit back up on every platform. So why was it taken down? And anyway, the only, reason for that, one of the main reasons for your music coming down off of all platforms, is if you're switching distributors. So if you're going from a TuneCore to a DistroKid, or like somebody signed you and now you got to take your music off of the independent platforms and now go into the major label system. Now I don't think they actually take your shit off of any platforms, but you will see some changes. So in his latest release, October 18th, he's doing this says Trap Black America LLC. So I definitely remember him, like he'll have some letters like TBA, like, and the person who claims his management or whatever, like TBA, Trap Black America, child, who knows what the fuck that means. But yeah, that's his whatever independent business structure that he is releasing music through or whatever. So 169 monthly listeners, hashtag heavy on it. All right. Any last questions, comments, or concerns? They did that shit on purpose too. You think so? Having Megan on the poster. Tate has a new song with Lourdiz and it was released. Yeah, under Heavy on It. Yeah, and the only reason that came out is under Heavy on It is because it was Tate's songs. So it's like, I wonder how that song started out, because like Dead Homies, it no, that's not Tate. It does sound like it was Tate's song from the beginning, but I just like wonder, like, what if that song was really Lourdiz's song and then Tate took it just to put it out under Heavy on It? I don't think so though, because why would Lourdiz be singing about dead homies? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like that's not her lifestyle. That's his lifestyle. So yeah. Lizzie said it was a setup. I'm crying. Someone had to create the poster. They went back to Tina Snow and covered her face. Crying. Wait. Let's go back to Nikki Page, because Rich Out. Oh, that's not even song and video to. Okay. Child, I don't know. But that shit was kind of like, I don't even know if it was funny, but it was just interesting. But yeah, y'all. All right. So I'm gonna go because this was a amazing session or whatever. See what's going on real quick on the timeline. Not JT talking about finally ran out, reached 1 million views. I'm crying. Right now, like JT right now is lit, y'all. Like the song is dope. And it's a grower. I think it's a grower. It definitely grew on me. I listened to it a couple of times this week. JT looks fine AF with the fit. She's becoming a fashion girly. Facts. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go on her Snapchat because she had a performance last night. I saw whatever she posted on Instagram. I saw, but I haven't been looking at her. Well, I looked at her Snapchat a little bit, but not like a lot. So but yeah, she looked like she's moving. She's having fun. So I'm here for it. No shade, like it is what it is. YouTube, I so appreciate you guys really for anybody who stayed the whole time or whatever. Please, make sure to like the video, subscribe. We shall be back soon. And yeah, I just appreciate everyone. Okay. Until we talk again. Okay. Peace. Dead homies.
Barbs, I love you, Barbs. YMCMB, step your dick up.